is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
That's talking about your witchcraft, your legislations that y'all pass is witchcraft. Y'all changing the scriptures saying white man can be saved is witchcraft. Y'all promoting the homosexuality, bestiality, that's witchcraft. Y'all putting all types of diseases out there, that's y'all wickedness. So the Lord finna repay y'all for that fact.
Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
That's talking about the prophets that's crying and sighing for all the wickedness that's done in America since the foundation of the world up until now. And then some of the prophets that's back here now today might get killed before Yahushua come back. So that's why Yahushua can just take off.
And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
And the innocent is only the Israelites. Y'all killed off the Lord's people. Y'all killed off Gab when y'all came over here. Y'all took down Judah up in Israel and Africa. Y'all took down the Lord's people.
Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
By ultimately the white man, and then he pushed the philosophies on his sellouts, these Uncle Toms, which is our people, and they pushed the philosophies to us, which is the truth. Because if it's not coming out of these scriptures, then you going off. Our people don't mind being Democrats.
Right.
Our people don't mind depending on this white man for his welfare. Our people don't mind being homosexuals. So the Lord got to destroy y'all. Y'all cause his people to err with y'all philosophies.
And they think America is the promised land, and like nothing can go wrong in America. It's like they obviously don't see the wickedness that this country has thrived off of for the last 200, 300 years. And to be quite frank with it, they're okay with it. They're okay with the society and all the hurtful things and abominable things that it does.
They got the white man spirit on them. They love and forgive.
Right.
And they think they finna continue to go about doing what they want to do. They think their generation is gonna continue also. Like there's not gonna be no stop to the madness that the white man did. Our people in love with the white man basically, not the Lord.
Behold,
Keep going now. I got something for what you said.
okay. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Right, so the Lord finna come get his elect. See, the Lord always had an elect since the foundation of the world. He didn't come for the whole of Israel. He only came for his elect. So when you read these scriptures, it's only talking about the elect. And then when we get in the kingdom of heaven, the rest of the nation gonna be birthed back into the kingdom of heaven.
I straight from what you just said. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt.
Exactly. That's talking about when the Lord comes back with his chariots. When Yahushua comes back with his chariots and starts shooting laser beams and deliver us and destroy America.
And smite Egypt with plagues as before.
Exactly. And this is your modern day Egypt because they go off the philosophies of Egypt. Your birthdays and holidays go back to Egypt. Everybody got the Egyptian style eyes and stuff. The one-eyed horse, the look, you know.
As before, I will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.
The Lord can ultimately destroy America, and it's going to forever burn.
That's it.
Okay, I got two scriptures for you. This is touching on the point where the brother said that Israel basically loves the white man. Alright, this is first because Israel been doing this since the white man been in rulership. Okay, they doing the same acts. These the same 2/3 niggas that's been doing the same thing, bending their backs over for the white man. Alright, this is First Maccabees 1:11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have been so much sorrow. Right, because these niggas believe that if the white man ain't helping them, they gonna be
in straits.
In straits. They gonna be suffering. They gonna be just all
don't know what
to do basically.
Right, because like the brother said earlier, our people don't know how to self-sustain themselves. So any kind of help or aid that they getting, they believe if they stop, receiving that help, that they don't know how to live. They can't live if they don't have what they used to have.
And that's why they gonna take that chip.
And that's why the scripture said, "A gift destroyed the heart," because our people's minds have been destroyed by the gifts that the white man has been giving them.
Yeah, and then you got Jake, Simple Jake. Those who are higher up and have some type of riches, they have this the spirit of they want the white man's riches, and they want what he has, and they feel accomplished, and you know what I'm saying. They feel like they made it if they can just have what the white man has.
They don't mind selling their soul for a season.
Okay, this is verse 12. So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people who so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen.
Right, so you got the football players, and the ordinance of the heathen is, his sports,
his lifestyle.
Right, his
legislation.
Politics.
Right, that's right. That's why they use Martin Luther King and all of them.
Right, Malcolm X, Farrakhan, you got Marcus Garvey, Cornel West.
Everybody want to be a politician, because that's a high standard, and and that's where you get the most appraisal from.
Right. That's why they got that nigga Al Sharpton doing news now. He got his own news station, news TV show.
Because the politicians are supposed to be the epitome of any society. Like the scripture say, this is the modern day Rome, spiritually Rome. They gonna appraise the politicians if they're the highest thing that you can be in a society.
Verse 14. Whereupon they built up a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen.
That's your basketball, that's your football, NFL, NBA, baseball, soccer, hockey,
Coliseums.
And made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant.
Literally, they actually uncircumcised themselves. Did they start passing the law saying that the kids can get uncircumcised? What did they have to go through?
Yeah, it's in there. They said that you'd be killed if you did this shit.
Yeah. And now they got a thing out now that if you want to basically, like you said, if you were circumcised from birth, you can go get surgery to get an extra piece of skin put back on, so it can be as if you wasn't circumcised from the beginning. And forsook the holy covenant.
They also call that abuse in Europe. They call that abuse.
Yeah. And joined themselves to the heathen and were sold to do mischief.
And that's what our people are all into. They fully fledged in mischief. They fully fledged in being homosexuals, being politicians, being
philosophers,
atheists. Right, philosophers, atheists.
Egyptologists.
Yeah.
Like that.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Right, and like the brother was saying, they all want to be philosophers. They go into these colleges to take on what they believe and what they think should be the right path for them, instead of coming to these scriptures.
And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit.
Exactly, that's your Democrat Republic. That's your love everybody's spirit. That's that religion spirit. Go to church. I'm a Catholic. I'm an apostolic. I'm a gangbanger.
Right. That they may add sin to sin.
Right, because y'all actually contrary to the scriptures.
That walk to go down into Egypt,
Which is America.
And have not asked at my mouth.
Right, y'all wanted to ask Obama for reparations. Everybody was happy when they first got a black president.
Yeah, everybody thought it was the best thing since Jesus Christ, the return of Jesus Christ.
Right.
That's what, and they was wailing and crying, and they thought that the Messiah came. Actually, they really thought, they believed that.
and they had I remember they had all types of reports and articles comparing Barack Obama to the Messiah, saying, "Oh, is the Messiah here? Is this
He's Pharaoh in the flesh."
Right.
He's Pharaoh.
Right.
Right. So and that's why the scripture in Revelation says it's a spiritually Sodom and Egypt, because the same thing that happened in Egypt is actually happening now.
And the strength of Pharaoh, and to strengthen themselves in the strength